Hello, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Knight's Choice channel. My name is B, and today I'm talking about evergreen tea in tea stories. First, let's start with instructions. There is timeline down in description that you can use to navigate quickly through video. There are 4 parts. First, general information and how to recognize some plants. Second one will cover history, third one is covering medical benefits, and fourth one is how to prepare tea. During winter, if you live in colder regions of the world, there is usually snow, of course, and not so much vegetation. Only evergreen plants are green even under snow. Pinophyta is widely recognized as a group of plants that are evergreen plants, and they are also known as Coniferophyta or conifers. They are a division of vascular plants that have single class Pinophyta. Typical examples include cedars, cypresses, firs, junipers, kauris, larches, pines, redwoods, spruces, and yews. Many conifers have distinctly scented resin to repel insects and prevent fungal infection. Fossilized resin hardens into amber. Most pine varieties can be used to make tea, but please skip the next couple of plants. First, yew, Taxus baccata. It's poisonous. All tree is poisonous, except of aril, which is red fleshy thing that is covering the seed, but skip it altogether. It is medium-sized tree. Bark is thin, scaly, brown. Leaves are flat, dark green, arranged spirally around the branch. Cypresses is a common name for various coniferous trees and shrubs of northern temperate region that belongs to family Cupressaceae, and all of them are big no-no, don't touch them. Pinus ponderosa, commonly known as ponderosa pine, is a very large tree. Individuals have yellow to orange reddish bark that looks like this. Needles are bright green, long, and 2 or 3 in cluster. We have Norfolk Island pine or Araucaria heterophylla that has a gray-brown bark that falls off in fine scales. Young leaves look like this. If you find an evergreen individual with leaves coming directly out of the branch, you most likely don't have pine, but it's fir or spruce. Please double or even triple check before plucking any needles from any tree if you have the tree that is not poisonous for you. Since ancient times, pine trees have been used for food and medicine. Every continent of northern hemisphere at least has a legend, story, or whole myth regarding pine trees. Natives in North America used pine nuts in their cuisine. In Scandinavia and Russia, pine syrup was used as ultimate elixir of health for fighting extreme cold weather. In the Mediterranean zone, things got a bit mystical and romantic. When Rome conquered Greece, it acquired knowledge, especially in science and arts. Pine was worshipped by the followers of Dionysus, and various recipes for wine and other beverages infused with pine resin have been developed throughout the years. Romans didn't like the taste of it, which gave idea to Greeks how to preserve more wine for themselves. From the Hippocrates time, spending time in forest was prescribed to various patients. The greatest healing center in ancient Greece, the mighty Epidaurus, was located in middle of pine forest. Although it is said that favorite plant from pine family was juniper to Hippocrates, he would often prescribe pine needles infusion both orally and in bed. One study found that different amounts of vitamin C can be found in different types of pine. And while some are quite high, it is worth remembering that you're not likely to eat 100 grams of pine needles in comparison to 100 grams of oranges or other fruit that is compared with the pine. With that said, vitamin C is not the only thing that pine has. It also has vitamin A, arginine, proline, and other essential amino acids. Pine trees have been studied for their antioxidant, anti-mutagenic, and anti-tumor properties. Arginine is a source of nitrous oxide, which regulates oxygen release from red blood cells, protects heart, stimulates brain, and regulates inflammation. Polyphenols can be found in pine needles. They are flavonoids that benefit overall health because they are scavengers of free radicals. Protoanthocyaninoids are flavonoids that possess cardiovascular protection, antioxidative and immunomodulatory protection abilities. Some studies on animals suggest that A-pinene from pine needles aids memory, alleviates anxiety, and helps with depression. But that was not yet tested on humans. Some studies suggest that potential benefit of pine tea is to fight cancer cells, detoxify body, and invigorate person. Now, one of substances that is released while making tea is fuchsimic acid, one of key ingredients in antiviral drug Tamiflu, though in significantly smaller dosage, making this tea a great choice against cough and colds. Let's get to cooking, shall we? Excellent. First things first. Remember, if you're pregnant, please don't drink pine needle tea. Just to be on the safe side, some studies suggest that pregnant animals had problems after getting pine needle tea. There are over 100 species of pine growing all around the world, and they are easy to identify. They have needles, often long ones, that are usually in groups of 2 to 5 in clusters together. For beginners, it is suggested to try Eastern white pine, Pinus strauss, because it's easy to distinguish and has best taste. White pine has 5 needles in a cluster. Although color is not unique, leaves are blue to green. Older needles have more vitamin C, but they are more bitter. Younger needles can be distinguished because they are brighter. Never boil your pine needle tea. Boiling breaks vitamin C, as we all know, so don't do it. If you want stronger tea, just put more needles. You need to steep pine needles in hot boiling water, but first remove water from the heater, right? And wait up to 20 minutes. Taste is between citrusy and resiny. If you liked this video, please consider liking it. If you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in comment section. Thank you all. You have been an amazing audience. Bye.